Okay, so we talked about functional groups in our last class. Which were for alcohols, it was the OH group. For halogens, it was the chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine, these groups. Aldehydes was the group CHO. Ketone was CO, and acid, which is also called carboxylic acid, organic acids, or the COH, this group COOH group containing acids are also called carboxylic acids. So if we have suppose CH3OH, this is an alcohol since it contains this OH group. Now we can also have this alcohol. This is also an alcohol, and you'll see that this is CH3OH. In the formula of these functional group containing compounds, we always write the formula of the functional group separately. So this is CH3OH and not CH4O. This similarly is C2H5OH. Now if you take the difference of these two, that is the difference of the number of atoms, see there is a difference of one carbon atom. The OH is constant, so OH remains same, and this is H3 and this is H5, so there is a difference of two hydrogen atoms. So basically they differ by CH2. It's called CH2 unit. Now if we take the next alcohol, this formula is C3H7OH. Now you'll see that C2H5OH and C3H7OH again differ by one carbon and two hydrogens. So they again differ by a CH2 unit. And similarly, as we go on increasing the carbon chain, you'll see that each and every member of this chain will differ by a CH2 unit from the previous member of the chain. And this follows for all functional groups. It even follows for alkanes, alkenes and alkynes. You see CH4, which is methane, and C2H6, which is ethane, they'll also differ by one carbon, two hydrogen. C2H2 which is ethyne, and C3H4 will also differ by CH2. And similarly, these aldehydes or ketones or acids like CH3CHO, whose structure is like this. And this these two, if you see, will also differ by this CH2 unit. So this CH2 unit is like an addition to the series, and these series where the CH2 unit is added, these form homologous series. A homologous series, it is a series in which the carbon chain increases by one carbon atom. And this series, it's a series of compounds in which the carbon chain increases by one carbon atom, or the whole chain increases by CH2, one carbon and two hydrogens. So CH3OH, C2H5OH, C3H7OH, and so on. This is a homologous series. And similarly, the aldehydes, ketones, acids, they all form homologous series when the compounds are increased by one carbon atom. The carbon chain is increased by one carbon atom.